Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to The Ragged Gamer. I am your boy Santos, and this is my 1700X build video. What I'm going to be doing is just putting it together, and then I'll be doing another video later on about some benchmarks, probably later on today. Just to give you a little preview of what I've got, I have, for an SSD, I have the Samsung 850 EVO. I did go out and buy the GTX 1070. This is the Asus ROG Strix. They had an awesome deal at Micro Center. I'll place the link in the description. It was, I think it was $20 off already the $100 that Nvidia had taken off the old cards. For cooling, for the CPU cooling, I have the H100i V2. For my power supply, I have the RM750i. I particularly chose this one because I know it can be monitored by the Link software that Corsair has, which I absolutely love, and I'm currently using on my 8350 build. Let's see what we have here. For my RAM, I am using the Vengeance RGB LED. These are red. These are rated at 2666 megahertz. I could have gone a little higher, but I know they're having some problems. The Ryzen motherboards and CPU are having some problems with overclocking your RAM up beyond 2400, I hear, and non-overclocking up beyond 2666. So just to keep it in the medium and keep it safe and have it running today, I wanted to just get 2600. Obviously, this is the reason you're all here. This is the AMD Ryzen 1700X, like I explained before. And just for my general storage, I'm going to be using the 2 terabyte Barracuda from Seagate, run-of-the-mill hard drive, really, but it'll do the job, and I'm happy with that. For the case, it's going to be what I recently had my 8350 in. This is the NZXT S340. I went for the Elite when I went to buy this, but I kind of messed up and bought the regular one. Should have known by the price, but it's okay. I actually like the red accents. So yeah, that's going to be the case, and that's about it. So let me get started here. I'm going to put together this build, and you guys can watch me or just continue to the other side, or continue to just forward the video. Sorry. Fooled ya! No, I'm just kidding. I actually totally forgot the other part that I needed to show you, the motherboard. I know that I originally went for the Asus Crosshair, and then I said on my other video, which you can see here, that I wasn't going to go for it because it didn't have Bluetooth, wireless, and dual channel Ethernet, 1 gig and 1 5 gig. But I did find out that, obviously, as most of you know, the H100i V2 is not compatible with the AM4 socket. And really the only company that thought about this and actually went backwards compatible to the AM3 Plus was Asus. So I had no other choice than to go for that, because I'm not going to wait for the bracket, and I'm not just going to go out and buy a temporary cooling option. So the Asus is the best bet for now. I actually got the last one in stock when I went in there, because I was not able to pre-order that once I canceled again. So I just went to Micro Center, hoped to God that I had it, or that they had it, and I was able to get it. So anyway, with that said, now let's begin putting this thing together. Alright guys, well, I was going to just start putting this together, just basically have a video of me putting it together, but then I realized, you guys probably haven't seen this stuff up close. There's been a few things that have been previewed, but not everything. So, let's see. I don't have my trusty knife, but I do have trusty keys. So, let's open it up. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is the Crosshair 6 Hero. The one that I said I wasn't going to go for in my second video, but I really think that it is the best choice now, because I can make this video ASAP and not have to wait for anyone to come up with anything. Well, this is actually the nicest casing for any motherboard I have ever owned, and I gotta say, before this, the flagship for me was the ASRock 990FX Fatality. This is awesome. I have never seen something packaged so nice, or a beautiful board, or a more beautiful board for that matter. So Let's try not to mess this up, so to speak. How am I going to do this? Let's see. How do they want me to do this? Oh. Oh, look at that. Alright, so it all comes out like this, I guess. And, wow. Looks real nice. Okay, so let's move that here. Alright. There's your north bridge. Ooh. I'm trying to find, maybe I'm just blind here, where are the M.2 slots? There's your benchmark start button, your clear CMOS. Guys, I'm really having a hard time. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. One's right there. I guess there only is one, if I remember right from my video. So, alright, cool. Still, sexy as shit board. I know this is going to be RGB and this is going to be RGB. And if you guys can guess what color this is, it's going to be red, obviously. Well, let's see what we got. We got your drivers, which normally I would say throw away and just download the newest, but since it is day one of this board, how old can these drivers be? So maybe I'll give it a shot. Actually, I take that back. I don't actually have a CD drive anymore. This is gone. I'll just download what I need. They gave me the Choice of Champions. Join the Republic looks like a, what's it called, a cup? Oh man, a coaster. They gave us a coaster. That's cool. Maybe I'll have that on my desk while I'm drinking my coffee in the mornings. And I got 20% off cable mods. Cable mod cables. Great, if I ever use that. And some stickers. Although not entirely sure what these stickers are for. Cable mod cable stickers. If you guys know what this is, please leave it in the comments. I have no idea what I would use that for. And you have a nice little manual, user guide looks like. This we won't need, but still, nice thought. Put this back now. Oh, anything on the sides? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Sorry, guys. Let's see, 2 SATA cables. What are you? RGB. Looks like this is something that connects to the, for lighting. Maybe the lighting. We'll see. Maybe I actually will end up having to read that. Who knows? And oh shit, more stickers, guys. A lot more stickers. Maybe I will put some of this stuff on there. Or no, this is not a sticker. Hold on. Nope, it is. They're stickers. See if you guys take a look at that. Real nice stuff, huh? Attention to quality. You can't go wrong buying Asus. Again, I know I said that they do charge a premium just for the name, which I stand behind that. They totally do. But, you know, they get to charge that because they are a premium brand. Looks like we have an SLI, is it NVIDIA SLI bridge, high bandwidth bridge, so that's nice. I actually might be going SLI. If you guys remember, I have the 1070 now, so I'll be going for that, obviously, instead of Crossfire, which, funny enough, or maybe not funny at all, depending on who you're asking, there is no Crossfire. 3D print mount. That is cool, but I don't need that. I don't know what that's for. 3D print mount. Looks like I got a little screw here for a 3D print mount. Maybe that's what those stickers are for? I don't know. I guess, if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. Leave a comment or you know, anything really. Alright, cool. Let's just put this all out here just so I know where it's at. I'll put this stuff here, this stuff here. Again, I find it kind of funny. They gave us an SLI bridge, but not a Crossfire. Considering this is AMD, where the hell is it? And let me put this box away for just for now. All right. Still think that's the sexiest board I've ever seen. And we got it, you know, reinforced casing for the PCIEs. Always nice. That is some hefty hefty grade metal right there, guys. It really is. Alright, put that down. My dogs don't take over it. I'm sure you've seen 1,000 of these before. This is nothing special for you guys when it comes to the 1070, but it is my first time running a NVIDIA card since, God, I want to say the 7 series, the 760. I was still in high school when that shit came out. I think that's what it was. My first card, I got it because I couldn't play World of Warcraft efficiently anymore. So this is the Asus Strix. Let's see. Mainly got it because this was the cheapest one they had. I got this at $409 plus a $20 mail-in rebate. Again, I will link the description, or I will link the link in the description below. That's actually a really nice box too. Again, Asus does not disappoint when it comes to boxing, at the very least. That. Okay, so give me padding and some other stuff. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's see. Come on. This can't be that hard. I'm raggedy, I'm not stupid. What the hell? There we go. Alright. Jesus. Alright, again, you have your CD drivers, which this one I won't need because I'm sure there's plenty of drivers out after that. These are, oh, nice cable management Velcro straps here. Definitely going to use these. Definitely better than the tie wraps I was going to use, so that's alright. What do we get here? We got a little booklet. I'm going to assume it's for their, you know, software, whatever they have with it. I guess it's some install as well. And we got how, let's see, what did we get? Action Stations, World of Warships. Maybe it's a free game, but I don't really play that game, but it doesn't hurt. I have enough space for it to have. Let me keep these straps out. I'll put these back in. And we'll go from there. What do we got? What else do we have? Holy shit, that is a big card. Bigger than what I thought. I don't know what I thought, guys. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought it was a 2-fan card. This is huge. Is that even gonna fit? You know what, guys? Give me a second. I'm gonna bring my R9 290X from the Tri-X from Sapphire as a reference because I'm almost positive this is not going to give me much room. Wow. Let's see here. That is a really nice. Holy shit, that is really nice. Good job, NVIDIA or Asus at this point. That's your back plating. Nice, and I know that's RGB. That's also going to be red. And these little lightings right here, they're going to be red too, obviously. Wow, that is really nice. You know what? Let me leave this here because I kind of do want to see what the R9 is as a reference. So hold on, guys. This is actually, you know what? They're about the same size. I don't know if you guys can see that, but no, yeah. They're about the same size. This is a little wider. Obviously, this is a little more narrow. But other than that, it should be fine. Okay, not bad. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm back. So that is actually really nice. I'm going to put this back just in case, though. God forbid, with my luck, my dogs get in and just mess shit up. So let's put this back here. So I'm not going to go through with everything. Again, you guys have seen most of this stuff already. None of this is really special. Well, this part isn't really special for you. Other than the Asus motherboard and my chip, it really is nothing great. You guys have already seen this. So, let me put that back. Great. So, this is really just the other part I'm going to do. The rest is fine. You guys have seen this stuff, and it's nothing great right now. Where's my trusty keys again? Trusty keys, look at that. They never fail you. Find the sharpest one, call it a day. Alright, guys, I'm about to see what the hype is about. This beautiful, beautiful chip. I still remember the day that I unboxed my 8350. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can, because that is $400. What a nice box. There's your CPU, and there's a bunch of air. Put that down in case you guys can't see, because I really don't know what you're seeing. A bunch of air. That's... leave it to AMD for that. Wow. What a waste. Anyway. Alright, so we got the little sticker like we did with the 8350. And actually any AMD chip that we've had. I remember when I had the... oh, man. Oh, it was like the 955. I forgot. Long time ago. Very, very, very nice chip. It's the same way, looks the same as the 8350 really, and on design almost. I know you do not want to delid these like you do the Intels. All right, great. So that's nice. You put that back very carefully, because that is expensive. Single-handedly, guys, the most expensive CPU I've ever bought. And actually, now that I think about it, single-handedly the most expensive component I've ever bought. Whole component, not laptop or anything, just part. Let's keep that. Let's protect that with my life here. All right. All right. Well, with that, let's get started on building this sucker. All right, guys. So I messed up again, basically. So I bought the Asus motherboard because I heard and saw it is actually backwards compatible for the AM3 Plus brackets and coolers, but you have to have an existing bracket for the motherboard, since it doesn't have an AM3 bracket. Now, if you remember from my very first video explaining my build, the 8350, I told you guys that I did not have that bracket because I ended up throwing it away when I put in my Cooler Master, and I switched it out for the Corsair. So basically with that, now I have to go back to the store and hope that they have a bracket for the Cooler Master, because that's what I'm going to have to end up doing. I'm going to have to end up using my Cooler Master instead of the Corsair AIO. But doesn't really matter. Going to do that now, and well, we're going to build it all air. Anyway, guys, see you back in a bit. Alright, guys, looks like the trip to Micro Center was not in vain. This is what I came back with. This is the AM3 bracket. They sold it separately, so that's good. This is something to take note of. If you are getting the Asus just because it has the AM3 back compatibility, you do still need an AM3 bracket. It does not come with that, obviously. It still has the AM4 bracket as default. You just have the option of maybe taking it out of your old motherboard, from behind the old motherboard, or using a cooler that has an AM3, you know, third-party bracket, I guess, whatever. Alright, so let me just change that real quick, and we'll be back for this setup. and I am exhausted. I have spent almost all night and this morning trying to figure this out, and I can't. So it's booting up, and it's giving me, at first it was giving me a CPU header fan error, where it just wasn't detecting the fans, I guess because the Corsair has a Y plug-in, and where you plug in your two fans into that, and then you plug in the main plug for the pump into the CPU header fan. Well, it's not picking it up, so I took them off of the Y plug, put them both in the CPU fan and CPU optional fan, and then I put the pump into what looks to, it says AIO pump. So I put it in there, and we're still having these issues where the temperature is reaching 100 Celsius. I don't know if you could see that. That's crazy. And obviously that's going to kill my CPU here pretty quickly if I don't turn this thing off. I don't know what else to do to figure this out. So if you guys know of anything, know of any fixes, this seems to be a problem with the Asus boards, but I don't think I should RMA any of this stuff because it was working before, and the board is brand new, so it might be broken. Who the hell knows? But at least I know this pump was working on my last build right up until I took it off. So if you guys know of anything, please let me know. Thanks again. Take care, guys. Oh man. Alright guys, if you could see that I've changed my clothes and everything, it's because this has been a problem for a couple of days. We finally got it going. It wasn't the original build that I wanted to do with the Corsair, because the pump ended up dying and they ran out of, Micro Center ran out of the H100 V2s, so I bought the H110i, and it was too small or too big for this case. So I looked for anything else that they had compatible. They didn't have anything else, so I just pulled out my old Cooler Master Evo. I forgot. It's been a long day, guys. I'm sorry. We finally got it going. I'm installing Windows now. Well, after Windows installs and I have everything else set, I'm going to be doing another video with some benchmarks and some gameplay, and that'll probably be done tomorrow, sometime between you know, in the morning and the afternoon, or by the morning and noon. And yeah, keep a lookout for that. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Raggedy Raggedy Gamer. This has totally been a raggedy experience, man. You have no idea the roadblocks that I've gone through with this thing. At first, we get it all together, and we come to find out that the Corsair link cable from the the power supply was actually causing this thing to short and not boot. I figured that out after a half hour, pulled that out. We finally get it to boot, and the original way that the Corsair H100 IV2 likes to be set up on the old motherboards does not work for this motherboard. I don't know if it's for AM4 or Asus in general, but it doesn't work for this setup. It looks like they have their CPU fan header, a CPU fan optional, and the AIO header. Whereas before you would just plug in both CPU fans on the radiator fans to the female Y connector for the AIO pump, and then just plug that into the CPU header. Well, it doesn't like that. So after finding out that was causing my issue and why I was getting such ridiculous temps, and the fan was going crazy, and I was getting fan errors. Come to find out, the pump is broken now. So after all that, the pump's broken. I go return it, and I get another one, and it doesn't fit, like I said before. So it's been a real long couple of days. I'm glad it's finally over. As you can see, I'm installing Windows now. So once again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it. If you didn't, you know what to do. However, either way, subscribe, because that'll help me bring the best possible quality videos that I can. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a good one.